Welcome to the COMC Community Spotlight Show. Of course, it's presented by the great folks at Central Ozarks Medical Center, where your health is their mission. And we're actually talking about health on the Spotlight Show this week. Dr. Mark Beck from the Beck Wellness Center joining us. How are you, sir?
Doing really good.
Thank you. We did a show with Dr. Beck a few months ago. Realized that there was so much more to talk about. Had to have you back.
Thanks for having me back.
And continue this conversation. So your clinic is in Sunrise Beach,
Correct.
is that right?
Correct.
Kind of near F Road and Highway 5.
If you can see our building from the stoplight.
Right. You got like a bright side of the building there?
It's a cheerful side of the building.
And everything. Like, how long have you guys been there?
14 years.
14 years. So since you came...
Well, 14 years at Sunrise Beach, only about 11 years at that location.
Okay, so you were somewhere else before?
Yes.
All right. So that's where he is now, on the west side. Did it make a difference? Did you notice a difference when they took the toll away from the toll bridge? Did more people come over to see you, or did you notice anything?
I didn't really notice anything. I know it just makes it easier for them to get there.
Yeah, a little less expensive
Yes.
anyway. You don't have to pay that toll. Okay, so you do chiropractic, but you do a lot more at Beck Wellness Center. What other things on top of chiropractic do you do?
The spinal decompression is a big thing that we do as well, helping people that have herniated, bulging, degenerated disc in their neck or their low back, and a lot of times that's associated with radicular pain or pain in that area. So that's a big part of what we do. But those people need help, and if we catch them early enough, and we have a really high success rate of keeping them from having to go have surgery.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's still necessary, but we try to keep that to a minimum.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, spinal decompression. That sounds complicated, kind of sounds scary. Anything with the spine sounds a little scary. What exactly is spinal decompression?
Well, let's back up and see what we're treating. So if that spine or those discs are compressed,
Okay.
we're basically decompressing those discs.
Kind of letting
we're
it
just
breathe?
separating. Yeah, we're separating. We're putting them on the rack.
Okay, and pulling it apart. Does that hurt?
No, we don't want it to hurt.
Right.
If it's hurting, we're doing it wrong. No, it's very gentle, and there's a way to do it so that you actually trick the body into relaxing more as they go through the treatment.
Okay.
So there's a lot of science behind that, and there's other things that we do to help speed and the recovery and heal those nerves and muscles, ligaments, and tendons.
It makes sense, right? We deal with gravity every day. We're walking around. That spine over the years will tend to compress.
Correct.
And so you're just trying to reverse that and let that breathe again.
Ever so slightly, yes.
Okay.
And getting the proper motion back to those discs so they can work better and function better and rehabilitate them a little bit.
Okay. And you made the joke about putting them on the rack,
Yes,
which is a joke, but it's kind of not, because you are stretching the
we are
spine.
stretching them, yes.
Yeah.
Very, very controlled and very modestly. It's easy. I put people on there and say, I don't really feel that. Turn it up. Well, I could turn it up high enough that they can't walk out of the clinic.
Wow.
And that is not my goal.
Right.
I want to get them better, not make them worse. So I have to. A lot of people say that, and it's like, okay, I've been doing this a long time. There's a way we do it, because I don't want to go backwards. I want to go forwards.
Right.
And so we just have to get them in agreement. We're going to go. I know what I'm doing. We're going in the right direction, and we'll get there.
Better to start slow and move up from there.
Absolutely. Baby steps first.
Yeah.
You got to crawl for your walk and walk for your run.
Again, especially when you're dealing with the spine. I mean, this is pretty important.
And a lot of these people are coming in excruciating pain to start with.
Yeah.
Well, the last thing I want to do is make it any worse. My job is to make it better.
Yeah.
And help them as fast as I can.
If they've got, what do you call that? The discs, herniated discs.
Herniated or bulging.
Will spine decompression help that?
Most of the time.
Okay.
Yeah,
because it's, again, pulling it apart.
It's pulling it apart. A lot of times, because there's two parts to the disc. The outside part of the disc is the annulus fibrosus. The inside part is the nucleus pulposus. It's kind of like a jelly donut. You squish it out. But if you separate those discs, those vertebrae, that disc will pull a negative vacuum, and it will suck that nucleus pulposus back into the center of that disc.
Oh, that to me that sounds like,
That's a bunch of doctor talk.
That feels better already, right?
Bunch of
Although
doctor
I do
talk.
like the donut analogy, right? So,
Well, we all know what a jelly donut looks like.
you look like you're in great shape now, but you were telling me a while back that you went through some medical issues in the last couple years.
Well, yeah, I had prostate cancer,
Okay.
and that's never a fun trip. And I really come to respect my medical counterparts because I went through treatment. Treatment was really successful, and I feel 35.
Right.
So I know I don't look 35.
I don't know. You're looking pretty good.
but anyway, I feel really good.
Yeah.
And
So when going through that, and you told me there was a point where, I mean, you were in pretty bad shape. You had a hard time moving.
I was in bad shape because so I did the radiation, and after the radiation, I ended up with neuropathy myself, and it was affecting the muscles in my legs. And I was on a decline. So I went to about 6 months ago. I went to when I had my checkup, I talked to the oncologist about that and told him I would like a referral to the physical therapist. So he did that, and I went over to the physical therapist, got me started on the road to some exercises. But I've since then have bought a Pilates machine, and I work out 20 to 30 minutes every day and do a stretching program. And I look at it, I do that so I can have the ability to walk.
Right.
That's a big motivator.
Yeah.
I mean, me doing what I do in a walker and a wheelchair is really not going to happen. So I do that every day, so I have the ability to do what I love to do.
Yeah. And what you do is very physical. I mean,
It's hard on the body sometimes.
yeah, you have to be in decent shape to be able to do that. So did you have to close the shop for a while while you were in such bad shape?
I even when I was going through radiation, I didn't take a day off of work.
Huh.
The only days I took off of work when I went for a second opinion. And my second opinion, which I really was happy to find, because I went to the City of Hope in Chicago, was exactly what the recommendation was at the hospital.
Okay, good. Very good. So, and that also, I think, helps you see from the patient's perspective too.
Very much so.
Yeah.
I mean, but they have to take what they're doing serious, and I took what I had to do serious as well.
Yeah.
And it humbles one.
Absolutely.
It's very humbling.
So we're talking with Dr. Mark Beck, Beck Wellness Center, spinal decompression, chiropractic, neuropathy, all this stuff. We'll continue this conversation because I think it's incredible when we come back on the COMC Community Spotlight Show. Getting and staying healthy has never been easier with COMC. With convenient locations throughout the lake area, including our Hy-Vee location in Osage Beach, care is always close to home. From pediatrics and OBGYN care to behavioral health, dental, primary care, and now offering optometry with our mobile unit. COMC provides high-quality health care for everyone, regardless of insurance or ability to pay. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, and self-pay. Getting healthy is easy with COMC, where your health is our mission. Welcome back to the COMC Community Spotlight Show. Dr. Mark Beck, Beck Wellness Center, talking about chiropractics, neuropathy, spinal decompression. So you had testicular cancer.
No, prostate.
Or prostate cancer, okay. Turns into some neuropathy.
Yes.
And you start to, since you're a doctor and you deal with this, you start treating yourself.
Well, I recognize the signs immediately, and oh man, here I go, because I know what neuropathy does and where it can end up. So I started treating myself immediately with what I do with my patients in the office, and got way better real quick. But I caught it real early.
That helps.
It helps a lot.
But also prove to yourself that, hey, this stuff really works.
Yes, it does.
Right?
Yes.
I mean, and we laugh about it now, but there was a time when all of this was kind of looked at as, oh, this might be shady dealing. The chiropractic doesn't really work, can't really help neuropathy. And we find out actually all this stuff it works.
Well, chiropractic and adjusting somebody's back probably isn't going to help the neuropathy. It's all the other stuff that we do on top of that helps with the neuropathy.
Right.
And we have special equipment for that. And there's a special protocol that we use for that. And a lot of the neuropathy treatment we send home with the patient.
Okay.
Not just in the office, because they need a lot of treatment.
You're going to have to work on this.
You're going to work on it at home. And it's a whole lot easier for them to have the equipment to work on it at home than it is to come in the office as many times as they need to come.
Speaking of equipment, in your clinic, you got a whole bunch of fun machines.
I like them
going on there. I mean, you've got some, I think three different spinal decompression.
Four
machines. You got got neck decompression kind of thing, which is
Yes.
probably still the spine.
Yes.
What are all these toys you got in there?
Well, I don't know if they're toys or equipment, but no. So we the spinal decompression is a big part of what we do. We also do. We have a new machine called the StemWave.
Okay.
And the StemWave actually helps reduce the pain, inflammation, and swelling. It also increases the circulation to the area that we're treating, and that in turn increases the stem cell production for that specific area. So let's say if we're treating a shoulder and they have a torn rotator cuff, as long as it's not completely torn, we can rehabilitate that.
Okay.
And same thing with a knee or a hip or any other part of the body that we're treating. And that tissue can rehabilitate and become more normal. But once it's injured, even if you have surgery, it's still not normal yet, so you still have to be careful with it. It's always easy to re-injure yourself.
Yeah.
But other equipment that we have is along with the spinal decompression, we have a unique piece of equipment called the Repex, which helps get the normal motion back to those discs in the spine. And then we also have a laser and other equipment.
You got like a roller bed, right?
Yeah, the intersegmental traction.
And then I'm guessing that just helps loosen up the spine?
It does, and that's really old-time chiropractic stuff there. But
right.
but people like it, and I like the results of it for certain cases and certain instances.
Speaking of old-time chiropractics,
I can say that I've been doing it a long time.
well, I mean, over 40 years, right?
Over 40 years, yeah. And the profession's been, the chiropractic profession is 130 years old. And I was thinking of that the other night, and it's like, holy mackerel, I've been in this part of this a long time.
I must be getting old. Different chiropractors have different
techniques.
That's the word, techniques. Some are very light on you, and they do it on a table, and there's very little physicality. Other old-time chiropractics are very physical, and I think you kind of do a mixture of it all.
I do, and I think I like the other techniques, but they don't fit my personality, so I don't do those. But I appreciate the doctors that do. And there are doctors that specialize in radiology, and some of them specialize more in neurology than I do. But I think we should have more varied differences, but we should be able to distinguish between them and have a different way to say that. But I don't know what that is. The chiropractic profession isn't as near as specialized as the medical profession.
Yeah.
But I think we should have different specialties and embrace those. Right. And embrace those in other doctors, because and I don't have a problem referring to the medical doctor or another chiropractor or anybody that can help them in a way different than I can.
And the thinking on that has really changed, probably in the last 40 years or so, where medical doctors used to really talk bad about chiropractors for whatever reason, and that seems to have gone away. I mean, it really seems like there's a working with each other going on now.
I think as time goes, they realize there's more science behind what we do, and they appreciate what we do. And I think the opioid epidemic has helped with that, because they're trying to help their patients find other ways of treating their pain and their problems without the use of narcotics.
Okay, and we saw a problem with that, the overuse of narcotics for a while, especially in like the 80s and 90s and stuff like that, and that got a lot of people in trouble.
Both doctors and patients.
Yeah, because people got hooked on it and really ruined some lives. Okay, you guys have been at the same place for 11 years in Sunrise Beach. How do people find out if you could help them, if what you do can help them, and where you are?
Well, you go to the website at BeckWellnessCenter.com for those ideas, and then I like putting out there that for the first visit is $100, and sometimes we run a special where that's down there. Sometimes it's $49, and that would include the X-rays if necessary. So just to see if we can help. Yeah. Because if we can't help, then we're not the right place. Then okay, we'll send you where you need to go. I remember years ago I had a guy coming in the office, and he came in and he told me what was going on, and I said, "You're having a heart attack." I said, "Let me call you an ambulance." Oh no, I'm not going to the hospital. It's like, you need to go to the hospital. Wow. And you need to go by ambulance. You need to get there as fast as you can get there. And he says, "No, I'm not going by ambulance." I said, "Well, we got to get you there." And I finally talked him into going to the hospital, and he came in like 2 weeks later and thanked me, because he was having a heart attack. It's like, dude, your life is on the line here. This isn't messing around time. It's like, and I'm not the right doctor for that.
Yeah, I can't treat your heart attack.
No, thank you.
Okay, we got to have you back and do another show. There's so much to talk about here. Dr. Mark Beck, Beck Wellness Center, thank you. And thank you for joining us for the COMC Community Spotlight Show.